Why would I wait a minute? Why would I wait a minute to play this game when we could just dive right in right now? La, 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 la. Can we go back to the page before this, please? Back. Gotta make sure we got the right background. Da, 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 da. So many feels. Hello and welcome to Random Encounter, the live streaming show every Tuesday and Thursday. We replay a different random game on the internet. You're watching it right now, or you're watching the highlights reel. How you doing, highlights reel people? You missed all the really good shit. I only pulled the rubbish parts in the highlights reel. That's not necessarily true. We're here for part 2, 4, I don't know, of Hatoful Boyfriend. Part 2 of Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star, I'll give you that. Yesterday, you may remember, we completed the first chapter of this, the sequel of sorts of Hatoful Boyfriend, the Christmas Thieves Attack. We found out who they were, and we caught them, and it was weird. They had a tank. Part 2, Fallen Chronicles Absolute Zero. Your guess is as good as mine, folks. You know what? Let's get in amongst it. Too much time has been spent introducing this video. Everything recording? We're good? Alright. It took me 2 days to edit the highlights reel for this one. It's too much. It was too much. And it took too long. It was 90 minutes. Alright. Here we go. The Holy Crusade to which brave warriors flock twice a year. The Crimson Angel of Judecca descends upon the sacred ground. What will he find there? The laurel crown of glory, or the thorned circlet of the despair? Gotta get my words better. What will the fallen angel find through the guidance of the golden apostle? I have absolutely no clue what's going on here. Start this episode? Sure. Please enter your name. Have I got the audio up? Oh, I don't. Sorry. Oh, well, we know what our name is, don't we? Arseface Emma. Emma Arseface. Is Arseface Emma okay? It was the last 4 times. Yes. Here we go. Again. I've lost again. It's the lab. Who could it be? Why? Why is the beauty of my craft not recognized? Why? His research holds no beauty. Mere research is not enough. All is meaningless without the sense of an artistic goal. Soul, even. So then, why? Why does this happen? No, if I remain here, my genius will only rot. Is this the underground lab where all of this is placed? It's very cabin in the woods, this game. I cannot allow such a loss to the world. I am done here. I shall find a place where I am valued for what I am. I shall not return here. This affront will not be forgotten. I will have my revenge one day. Consider it punishment for your lack of imagination. Remember then my name. Unlike you, I have pride in the name I carry. I have pride in Emma Arseface as well. You will not find me using some ridiculous alias. Is he giving out to us because we've used I don't know. I don't even know what that was. I am Tory. He's a Tory. Typical. David Cameron. Nishiki Kuji Tori. I was going to call him Tori. Oh, the library. My hands are too cold to move. This is my last day in the library for the year. Once I've put away and returned the books and written down the list of editions, I should be done. But what is it with this library? Why can't a big name school at least shout out for some decent heating? Oh, it's Nageki. If you have the energy to be shouting at the bookshelves, you should try writing a petition. I have since found out from the good people on Twitter that Nageki, the emo kid, I think this is the emo, is this the emo bird? I can never tell. The emo bird that's in here all the time is actually haunting the library, hence the cold, I guess. Oh, sorry, was I bothering you? Yes. I can't read with you making so much noise next to me. Nothing goes into my head. Please forgive my dreadful sin. Bad language is supposed to have effects on the spiritual world. The cold doesn't bother you, Nageki. It doesn't. I feel fine. I see. Having plumage must really make a difference. Maybe then don't bother with heating because all the birds are fine. I don't think that's the case. So birds are cold in here too then? Well, there's one freezing to death right over there. What? I follow Nageki's gaze, and... What the hell? I see a rather familiar-looking bleeding heart dove freezing to death on the floor. Is that part of what that animal looks like? I'm saving. Next. Different page for a new game. I don't know what this... I don't remember this bird. Do you guys? Angel! Are you alive? Speak to me, Angel. Is that you, Edelblau? Where is this? Have I fallen once more into the eternal prison of ice? No, look around yourself. It's just an unreasonably cold library. Do you mean to keep my fallen wings in this world, Edelblau? My name's Emma Arseface. If you were to walk with me in the blood-stained path of conquest, I don't care about that. Why are you on the verge of death in here? The day of judgment draws near. I speak of Ragnarok, Edelblau. He's incomprehensible, as always. The desk he was sitting at is covered in sheets of paper. Oh. Are you drawing manga? Of course he is. It's Japan, and he's got no hands. Great prognostications of the future, and epics of heroes long dead. I must complete them and bring them to the battlefield of gods. This nonsense is incomprehensible in the best of days, but this is just... That whole intro... I'm not sure if I can take 90 minutes of this. It's a lonely, lonely battle. Let's see. He's in the manga club, so maybe he's working on a club zine. Even though the festival was ages ago. How admirable. You can do it, Angel. I'm sure you'll make it on time. But it's cold in here. Don't you think you should go home and work on it there? Do you worry for my flesh? Very well. Perhaps now is time for repose, as you say. Farewell, Edelblau. He happily gathers up his papers and exits the library. He comes in here quite often. Though he would be better off working elsewhere if the cold bothers him so. He must have some reason. Maybe the atmosphere in here gets into the perfect mindset for the story he's telling. But bleeding heart doves are from the Philippines, so they don't fare well in the cold. I think I do remember him. I bet the chat is like... I don't know. I have a feeling you guys probably are in on this. Oh, God. This is too much already. Later this evening. That evening. Come on, let's show us some familiar... Hey, it's the cave! Finally! For those of you who don't know, the humans in this game, by which I mean our character, Emma Arseface, the only human in the game, lives in a cave. Never explained. As far as we know, everyone else lives in houses. Rather nice houses. Emma lives in a cave. I'm going numb. I should have brought that blanket robe I've had my eye on when I was in town today. Should probably not live in a fucking cave. The price will make my purse weep. But this cold makes me weep more. Huh? Someone texted me. How do you own a phone? And you don't... Stay in a hostel. It's Ryuta. Meet me in town. I wonder what's going on. Doesn't matter. My body is rapidly approaching its crystallization point, so I'll head into town and avail myself of the wearable blanket on my way to meet Ryuta. It's so well written. So, it's like real people speaking. Yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sup, Ryuta? Oh no, I just got here. Emma, I know it's cold, but are you sure you want to be walking around in public looking like that? Huh? But it's a wearable blanket. Wouldn't it be more strange not to wear it? Well, I guess that's true. If you're okay with it. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me? I bet it's made of, like, pigeon fur or some shit. Oh yes. I wanted to ask you a favor. You hardly ever ask me for help, Ryuta. I'll do whatever it is in a flash. And pizzazz. What? So what is it? Do you have plans for the end of the year? Not really. Oh, are we finally getting back into the actual dating part of this game? We've had, like, hardly any of that for most of, like, all of Tuesday's stream. I've had no... it's a pigeon sex game, and we've not had sex with one pigeon. And this is the 4th time we've done this, so... I finished cleaning everything. Even New Year's Eve? I was planning to laze around all day, like always, in my cave, like a weirdo. Would you maybe be willing to be a sales girl for the day? Is that what I think it is, Ryuta? There's no pay. Okay, maybe not. A volunteer sales girl. Is it at a flea market or something? That's not far off. Do you know about Comic-Cat? Nope, but we're about to find out. How should I explain it? It's like a flea market, but not. Great explanation, Rhoda. A lot of birds get together and buy and sell manga they've drawn with their friends, with their feet. So, sort of like a manga club's booth at the festival. Am I saying, is it manga or manga? Or manga? 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 Yeah, something like that. Just on a much larger scale. How many birds turn up here? I bet there's shit everywhere. This is covered in white. That's not Prit Steak. I was wondering if you could run a booth for me. Would you like to? Sure. In past games, they would have given me an option there, but Holiday Star has been mostly about just the story, and I've used that term generously. Did you draw something, Ryota? No. I'm just another sales girl. Wait, Ryota's a girl? What does that mean? So one of your friends asked you to find someone? Yeah, Angel. Oh, what? Oh, but he's creepy and weird, and he looks like he's been stabbed in his bird chest. Oh, so that manga he's pouring his lifeblood into the library is for this Comic-Cat thing. Why are you asking me? He's never mentioned it to me. I've been a sales girl for one group for the past 3 years, and somehow Angel find out. I'm sure Ryuta's a dude, Pigeon, right? It's not just me. So, alright. I don't know. Oh, gee, I hate this guy. Like, what the fuck is... Textoris Melota from... He looks like he's having his period. I don't want to be around this guy. You know when you got one of those, like, dudes you're hanging around with, like, your mates, and he's just a sketchy dude. You just don't want anything to do with him. He's got self-harming scars, and he's a fucking pigeon. Save. I'm gonna have to do that every single time. I save every time I see this guy. Maybe subliminally I love him. The battle of gods, the judgment draws near. My soul has not the strength left to continue all alone. Become my light. Alright? That means I'll be lonely on my own, so come with me. I think so, yeah. But I'm already helping someone. I can barely be in I can't be in two places at once. It's very true. So you're asking me? Yep. What do you say? Want to? Of course. Just conversations. We've done this bit. A learning experience. Well, you certainly see something you wouldn't anywhere else. Yeah, bunch of pigeons at a feckin' manga festival. Is it Ragnar? It is Ragnarok after all. I think any name Angle comes up with is going to be confusing. But it does look a lot like a battle to the end of all battles at times. I'll need a weapon, right? I have no idea what's going on here. Just tell me what to bring, sure. Will I want someone with range, or will I be fighting up close? Don't take it that literally. I just meant there'd be a lot of really impatient birds with no social skills. None of you have social skills! It can be confusing at first. It's never not confusing, Ryota. So you should probably do some research ahead of time. If you search, I don't care. Comic-Cat lasts 3 days. Really? The last day is always the worst, so make sure you're ready. Okay, I'll study hard. A sales girl at Comic-Cat. I have no idea what this will entail. This is actually kind of drawing parallels between when I went to Comic-Con last month. Because I read like the odd graphic novel, but I'm empathizing with the situation here. Except instead of a load of American nerds, it's domestic flight animals. Yeah, sure. Wow, my blood thrills for combat. Time to go home. Wait, time to go home and Google around for Comic-Cat tutorials. She's got access to a PC, the internet, and smartphones, but she lives in a friggin' cave. For those of you just joining us, because I think we got stuck on the Twitch homepage, judging by the number of people who have just tuned in, welcome to Hatoful Boyfriend, Holiday Star, the expansion pack to the best pigeon dating high school simulation game released last year. This came out in November. And yeah, we're either... Just so you know what happens in these games, generally, the last couple of games ended with being killed by a Dr. Dove, getting decapitated, and on Tuesday, a bunch of anthropomorphized doves rode a tank and tried to explode one of our friends' houses. Today's the 31st. I'm up at dawn so that I may meet the the brave Angel who throws himself into the fray of holy war. Oh, look at it trying to make it look like it's packed. Wow, what a crowd of semi-translucent birds. Is every birdie here going to Comic-Cat? Correct, Edel Blau. I hate this guy. Should I give this guy a voice? I feel like he's going to be around now, and I haven't given him a voice. Oh, Angel. I should give him a voice. I don't know what voice, though.
See you, Edel Blau, the holy land of chosen, the abyss of madness, Tokyo Big Sight.
So that's the big site? It is an even more bizarre building than my investigations had learned me to believe. Let's go inside. Are we in Tokyo? It's cold out here.
Be not in haste, Edel Blau, the time is not yet come. Wait for the nightmare saga, who shall guide us.
Who? Where? Does he have a second helper? Good morning, chilly out, isn't it? Uh-oh, who is it? Oh, this jerk. Mr. Nanaki. Mr. Nanaki is the narcoleptic teacher from Game 1.
We have awaited you, sage of something.
Why you here, sir? The manga club's advisor asked me to look after Haigur. So you're standing in? I suppose he's busy with winter cleaning and everything. No, the advisor is here too. He's here, but he wants you to be Angel's chapter one? Chaperone, sorry. Yes, that's right. Apparently he's busy. He says he's helping at a company booth.
A company booth?
I feel like the internet said those can end up swamped from the start of the convention until closing times.
Each bird must do battle with himself in this holy land. I do not blame him.
How mature of you. It looks like I'll be selling Angel's manga with Mr. Nanaki all day. Hope he doesn't hit on me like he did in the first game. Better do my best. This is by far the most confusing one we've done. It was pretty crowded outside, but if anything, it's even worse in here. Yeah, all those empty seats really make it look like there's shitloads of birds in here. I'm a little worried that some birdie's tenderfoot or wing bone might get broken with this many birds crowded together. Why are they walking? How do they read manga? What kind of manga do you draw, Angel? Oh, that's getting crazy.
The Tales of the Dark Angel. The Forbidden Epic Saga.
Ooh, sounds pretty goth. Yes. That's nice. Very like you. I studied a lot to prepare today. I'll show those idolaters, my super salesgirl moves.
Let us ride into battle side by side, Edel Blau, as dictated by the contract of old.
A lot of birds, a lot of bird animation. ... Something serious gonna happen, folks. ... Holy shit, that's like 14 dots. 15. What should I do? Time is passing worryingly by. The epic poem of the Dark Angel is stacked on the table exactly as we placed it when it was set up. It's not selling! His manga's not selling! This is a problem that has faced all of us at least half a dozen times in our teenage life. Hatoful Boyfriend just touching nerves. Angel, should I maybe use my voice a little, like they do in markets?
It is well, Edel Blau. Needless effort will only raise more barriers before us.
Okay. It is rather chilly in here. Why don't I get us something warm? Oh, yes, please. He'll probably fall asleep when he's going to get it. Lots more birds going around. ... What kind of expression should I have right now? A sea of birds floats by on clicking feet. It's a bit of a shit metaphor. The war wall is lined with enormous queues. The far wall, sorry. I've just got war on the tongue. Those must be for the big circles. Some of them have even started packing up. Have they sold out already? Just how many books were in those stacked up boxes? It's like looking into another world. Yeah, I know how you feel, Emma. Emma? Right. It was only a matter of time, folks. It was only a matter of time before the weird pigeon sex game went into cross-dressing pigeon sex game. Pretty cool. You know Pretty Core too? Yes, I do. Hatcho Catch Pretty Core. It's the one that's on Sunday mornings, right? Ah, you're so cute. Hey, can you do that thing? The signature line? It's embarrassing. Just once. I just want to see it once. Okay. Oh God, what's gonna happen? Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Core grey. Yes, yes. That's so cute. Just like in the anime. Oh. I'd like to mention we haven't actually done one choice in this game yet. If there was a choice to get the hell out of this comic convention, I'd be picking it right now. I'm just wearing it because I was helping out today. Do salesgirls cosplay? Sometimes. Well, clearly. Not every birdie does, but they always tell me to make sure I come in costume. The circles I'm in just sold out. We're cleaning up now, so I better go back and help. Good luck, Emma. Core grey. Ryuta strides gallantly off with some sales slips and duct tape. Ah, the aura of an old veteran hangs about his shoulders. I've never seen Ryuta looking so competent. What? Let's just close the convention so we can go home and forget about this awfulness. Let's save. Can't save over those guys. It's almost closing time. Angel, I would not be happy. Angel remains silent, looking mildly tortured. I didn't realize salesgirls were supposed to cosplay Angel. Next time I'll pour my tribal blood into a costume.
Do not blame yourself, Eder Blau. This sin is mine alone.
Don't say that. You did your best, Angel.
An unbearable sin. I am carved with my black past. That is my punishment. An unacceptable cross I must...
Excuse me, which one of you is representing the circle? Oh, hello. This is a new bird. A rather gaudy, upholstered bird appears before us. It's got like a Tutankhamun vibe going on. Wow, colourful. He's a golden pheasant. A pheasant. A phasonid like the doctor and myself, you know. I didn't know. I also don't give a shit. I'd never have thought someone with such extreme plumage. Show me your extreme plumage. Was related to them. I am sovereign.
I am sovereign of this domain. And you are?
Ah, it's you. I thought as much. Your bearing, your countenance, it's so artistic. I can feel your aura, so unlike any other here. He certainly is unlike any other, yes. Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. Well, I don't know. I don't fucking read Japanish. So what? Master. Mr. Bishikauchiki Toshiki. They used to just call them something easy like Ryuta. Now there's just this... I don't know what that says. It's like if you got some Japanese dude to say my name. Dani, Odwer. We actually used to have, like, call centers from India ring up and ask for Mr. Odwer. Which was easy, because he'd just say, he's not in. Don't know that guy. Nishikagujotari. Alright, whatever. No, I might add, a pen name. Not, I might add, a pen name. It has been mine since hatching. I am rather proud of it. It is a good name, yes? And the next time you get it wrong, I will make you wish you'd never crawled your miserable way into this world. Jesus Christ. Oh, dear me. What am I saying? Please, pay it no mind.
Golden Weekly. That's the new splash hit magazine.
So you know of it. I am flattered. I am the editor-in-chief, and I am here looking for new talent. I noticed you from far away. Ah, your unparalleled artistry. Your vast imagination, yes. These are attributes of one who will change the world.
Golden-winged messenger, could you be the one written in the crimson tone of awe degree?
Precisely, I'm here to aid you. There is so much talent that sleeps within you.
I'd like to sleep within you.
Is it not so?
A great power locked within.
Yes, exactly. I am here to tell you what I can help you with your powers. My firm's location is shown on the back from this card. Please come talk to me in the new year, Angel, sir.
I thank you, golden-winged messenger. Let us enter a pact of blood.
Wow, Angel looks happy. He's grinning. I guess he is pretty worldly sight to him too. Imagine a world, painter. I imagine a world painted within your ability. Ah, how I long to see it. I shall take my leave now. I pray New Year will be abundant with artistry. The golden pheasant walks smartly off through the cloud. What impressive coloration! Mr. Bishak was a very strange fellow, wasn't he? Nishishoki? Arseface? It's a confusing name, yeah, I'll say. You're so sharp you'll need to cut yourself one of these days, Mr. Nanaki. Then again, Mr. Nanaki looks Angle up and down and tilts his head, staring off after the golden pheasant. I don't know much about manga, but... maybe I'm worrying too much. He looks like he wants to say something, but falls silent. I'm a little worried too, but I can't say anything in front of Angel like this. Didn't someone once say that a serpent speaks with a silver tongue? I'm sure someone said it once. I've said it just now. And Mr. Ninanuki was very suspicious. I hope he's just a normal editor here to scout talent. Jesus Christ almighty. Just do my fucking... Oh, I saved over one by accident. I don't even care. Oh, man. Ninanuki. Ninanuki? Ninanuki. I don't know. Let's get back in amongst it. Angel, none of us mentioned your name to him, did we? The mystery pheasant in the convention hall crowd. Who is he really? And so they left the Holy Land, Angel full of new zeal, Kazuki and Emma full of doubt. Back to the cave? Or back to school? Chapter 3. How many were in the last one? 5? I feel like we got 5. We're making good progress then. Some of the guys in the chat asking, are there twists in the story? The story in this is only twists. Oh no, is this outside the fucking French dude's house? Or is this outside St. Pigeonations? The first day of school in autumn is always such a little... Wait, autumn? Okay. We've gone a whole half a year since the last game? It ended on Christmas Eve. I don't know. The first day of school in autumn is always a little slow, but the first day after winter break is painful in its own special way. I should have just read the rest of the sentence before I opened my mouth. I'm sorry. It's clearly January now. I don't like winter mornings, but being with everybody is fun. So there's nothing really wrong with school itself. Huh. Isn't that... This fucking idiot again.
Good morning, Angel.
Oh, sorry. Good morning, Angel.
Is that you, Edith Blau?
You're here on honor student time. Do you go to bed early?
The twilight invades my crimson breast. I cannot expose my flesh to it for long.
That means you go to bed early, right? When do you usually sleep?
Before the blue-tinted moon lends its cool through the night. PM.
That's early. That's really early.
I am bound to meet the golden-winged messenger on this day. He wishes to gather for me the Vorpal Souls.
Vorpal Souls? That's a new one. It would take him a while to explain it if I asked, so I think I'll leave it alone. Good call, Emma. This guy's boring. That's the Golden Weekly thing, right? So you're going to meet with Mr. Nicky
It is so, and I shall gain new powers.
Mr. Nishikuji? That mysterious golden pheasant who appeared before us on the holy battlefield in New Year's Eve. Yeah, I know, we don't... Is he really trustworthy? He seemed highly suspicious. Aren't you nervous, Angel? Could I go with you?
Be at ease, Del Blau. Some battles must be fought alone.
This is trial that those born under the demonic scarlet eye cannot escape. Oh, sorry.
This is a trial that those born under the eye cannot escape.
Is that so? Well, if you say so, let me know if I can help you. Angel marches triumphantly into the classroom. I bet his bag is full of manga manuscripts, yeah. Fucking weed. Now that I think about it, he is going to show his work to an editor. It would be a little odd for a classmate to tag along. I'm worried about Mr. Nishikuji, but it looks like he's the editor of a real magazine, so I can sit this one out. Good. Some days later, I bet it all goes wrong. Back in class. Is Ryota here? Yeah, he is. I was thinking of eating in the cafeteria today, like you always do. Want to go together? I'd love to. I still haven't... Oh, Sans here. Osakan's stomach calls for food. Let's go, let's go. I want to come with us, Sakuya?
Do you tell me to sit at the same table as commoners?
Sorry for those of you who don't know, he's French. Today when the second winter menu goes up, and the mixed bean sukiyaki udon is really good. It is superb and available only for a few weeks. You can't possibly attend St. Pigeonations and never have the sukiyaki udon, obviously.
It is truly a food of such great prestige?
Yes, and those who think noble when they hear sukiyaki. And who doesn't think noble when they hear that? Of course not. Noble means sukiyaki, and sukiyaki means noble.
So it is a high-class dish here in Japan. I suppose if all this is so there cannot be much harm in trying it.
Yay! Let's hurry before they're out. Is sukiyaki really something aristocrats used to eat? Of course not. Yum. The mixed bean sukiyaki udon here is the best. Here, let me give you some of the meat from mine.
Yeah, you give me some of your meat, Ryuta. You put your meat. Give me your meat. Put your meat down my throat. Force it. Give me the meat.
If you want it.
I want it.
Are you sure? If I eat all of it, I'll feel sick later. Oh, right. In that case, you can have some of my beans. Yeah, taste my beans. Suck on my bean, Ryuta. This game is turning me into a psychopath.
Here. So is this sukiyaki? I wonder at the undignified flavor, but it is not bad.
Crunch, crunch. It's good. San, be careful. If you keep swallowing them whole like that, you'll choke. Isn't that what you want, Ryuta? You filthy bitch. It would be kind of odd to ask for it in summer, but it is a little lonely only being able to eat it in January. Is that really the appropriate adjective? Lonely? I'm lonely that I can't eat this food in the winter. I'm really lonely about it. Sometimes in the summer I want to have soup, but it's too hot, and that makes me lonely. I don't know. Maybe the fact that it's seasonal makes us think it tastes better than it really does. That was good. Huh? A familiar figure appears by the tableware return area. Alright, chat. I'm going to have a quick little drink because my voice is going. Who is the familiar... I'm going for Dr. Shu, but you guys let me know who you think it's going to be. It could be anyone. Well, it couldn't be anyone. It has to be one of the stupid pigeons that are in this game. So, Shu. Everyone's thinking Shu. Yeah, Shu. Has to be Shu. Dr. Shu represent. Larry King, maybe. It's either Shu or Larry King. Here we go. I don't know what that means. The famous eccentric Filipino banana boy. Oh, it's this fucking chode. I'm so sorry. I wish it was Shu. Angel, you don't usually see you here.
Oh, it's you, Idel Blau.
His reply comes somewhat slowly. Are you okay? You don't seem as energetic as usual. When does he seem energetic?
Oh, don't tell me Mr. Nichizuki said something nasty.
Oh, sorry. Don't tell me Mr. Nishikuji said something nasty to you. It's okay. Don't worry, Angel. You're still in high school. If you want to keep working like you have been, you'll be a pro in no time, and that'll show him.
Do not be anxious, Idel Blau. The golden-winged messenger shall guide me on the path to glory. The stars travel the paths.
Sorry. Forgot to minimize myself.
The stars travel the paths. They must.
He walks away, grinning happily. I'm glad things went well with Mr. Nishikuji, but he looked a little pale, didn't he? You think so too, Ryuta? And I've never seen him acting that tired. Me neither. Unlike me, Ryuta is attentive and careful. And he feeds me meat. And he licks my bean. If he sees it too, it can't just be my imagination. Maybe he's been staying up late working on the next issue. 1 week later. We're speeding along here. Back at the cave. Where apparently Emma Arseface has internet and a smartphone. Gotta save. In case it crashes. Don't want that to happen. I'm late for this Sunday morning program. At least I can catch the second half of Pretty Core. Oh, she got television as well. Great. Pretty Core! Open my hatto! Yeah! A single flower booming in the asphalt road. Core grey! A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes. Core light grey! A single shredder by the BB guns rage. Core light grey! What the fuck is going on? What's going on? How to catch Pretty Core! I'm losing my fucking mind. Foo! So cute, so cute. It's always good once all three of them are in the fight. I was thinking the same thing. The transformation scenes are so pretty. That was fun. So much fun I almost forgot that today's makeup day and that I live in a cave. I'm awake and alive now, so it seems good to go to school like a good girl. Good. I said good too many times. Ooh, it is a new shot of the school. Huh? A rather familiar looking bird is collapsed at the foot of the stairs. It's always him. It's always this jerk. Angel, are you okay? Did you slip? Did your Doki... Are you a Dojiko now? What is that, ghost or something?
Idel Blau.
Are you alright? Did you sprain your bird ankle? Whoa! What was that?
Ah! Blood. My crimson breast. It craves blood. Blood, be silent.
Is he anemic? Angel, you're white as a sheet. Let's go to the infirmary. Oh, great. I wonder what Dr. Shu's going to make of this. Angel had fainted completely by the time we arrive. He usually starts ranting about demon spores or something if he gets too close to the infirmary, so maybe it's better that he's tired for now. He's out for now. So I brought him here. Is the doctor gone? Aw, come on. You're not Dr. Shu. He's overseas for... No! I really wanted all the new Twitch people to see Dr. Shu. No matter. Go to GameSpot.com. Click on random encounter and you can see if you're... Sorry. Yes, he's overseas for a week doing research and I'm watching the shop while he's out. Oh, these... Why are they still here? Why are they still shouting about Christmas? Why is the frame rate broken? Merry Christmas! The boys seem a little sluggish today. January's almost over after all. I think they start winding down pretty soon after Christmas. Merry Christmas! Actually, are they boys? I hadn't really wondered about their gender before. Just what I don't know, look at their dicks, they're naked. Could you take a look at that angle then? Isn't this just low blood pressure? It does look like that way. Which isn't to say it couldn't be dangerous. Let's let him rest for a while. Thank you for bringing him here, mon ami. I shall be here when he wakes up. Thank you, Yuya. In the last game, Yuya had an M16 and he shot it at a tank with those two little Christmas weirdos in it. He's been going to see that magazine editor all month. He says he's going for ordeals to show the way in times that must come. TL deciding on pen name. But why is he so weak all of a sudden? I'm really worried. Maybe I'll talk to Mr. Nanaki about it. Yeah, he's always a friggin' well of intelligence. That is a little worrying. I know he's busy working on manuscripts, but I feel like it's still strange for him to be so weak. He was really energetic, even when things were hectic before the convention. I can't believe that he's get so drained so quickly. The school does encourage independence in students, and I don't like to interfere with someone who's working hard on something, but what do you think of that golden pheasant, arseface? Mr. Bishikuji, Mr. Nishikuji, yes. He even remembers his name. Amazing. I only met him once at the snowbound battlefield, but my tribal instincts are telling me he's too dangerous to let out of sight. Yes, my quail instincts are telling me the same thing! Do you think you could go with Higger next time he goes to his company, arseface? I suggest that to Angel, but he said it was something he had to face alone. But I can't just leave this as it stands. I'll go undercover and tail him. Yeah, that'll be easy. You're the only human in this civilization. Just like a detective movie. Except with shit graphics. Let me know if anything... Zzz. Oh, he's narcoleptic. He's fallen asleep again. Zzz. It's been so long. This is weird. Why did the birds have these massive cities? We haven't made one decision this time. This is just like a... I don't know. It's not a video game. If the only thing we had to do was put our name in and we chose Emma Arseface, and that's... By my title as the Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edel Blau, I shall courageously tail Angel into the Golden Weekly headquarters and conduct investigation of the utmost covert nature. The building is right across from here, so there's no way I can miss him if he's going in. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Angel enters the building, a massive manila envelope under his wing. Is that full of comic pages? Or reefer? Time to go in after him. This building is actually the secret base of an Eagle organization. What? Is what I would say if it were. However, it looks perfectly normal. Fuck this game. There are a few birds walking around inside, but nothing suspicious. Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about... In this world, there's nothing suspicious about birds walking around inside a building. I can't imagine Mr. Nishikuji fitting into such a completely ordinary-looking place, really. Never mind, sore thumb. Never mind a sore thumb. He must stick out like a thumb that's been nearly lost in a freak machining accident and is now attached to elaborate bandaging in a last-ditch effort to save it. Quality writing. Oh, great. Yup, he stands out.
Hello. I'm so glad you could make it today. I've been waiting for you.
Indeed. No, I forget his voice. It's too many voices. There's like 20 voices at this stage.
Indeed, it is time for us to carve out new creation under the auspices of the Spirit of Reason. Golden-winged messenger? Yes, of course. Let us engage in creative acts fueled by the finest substance of our imagination. I've secured a special room for our meeting today as well. This way, if you please.
The incredibly conspicuous golden pheasant and the similarly conspicuous bleeding heart dove disappear into a door at the end of the excessively ordinary hallway.
Their conversation now didn't sound at all suspicious, but my danger sense is tingling. It's not your danger sense, Emma, that's your lady parts. After them.
This is the room. Huh? What's going on? There's a light on above the door. It says operating. For some reason I think, would they really have done this without Dr. Shu? Is he in there doing weird shit? This is a publisher's office, right? Not a hospital. What? What? No one answers me. In any case, Angel's in danger. Enough sneaking. It's time for actions. Loud ones. Coming through. In a very unmeeting room-like room, our Angel in the very unmeeting room-like room, our Angel unconscious and...
What is it now? The operation is in progress. Didn't you see the sign outside?
The flashy pheasant drawing blood from him.
What are you doing?
You're not drawing any manga at all. You're just drawing blood!
We are in the midst of a grand creative act, a beautiful artwork fashioned of his blood and mine.
Saying creepy stuff like that while draining away some birdie's lifeblood is an awful lot like a certain fluffy heretic. Release him, now, or I'll take him by force.
Oh my, how gallant. Would you be his sweetheart then?
No. We two are linked by the karma of our previous lives. A disaster of the soul. We are? I'm new to that whole thing. There was 25 endings to the first game and we did 7, so, you know.
I can see your worldview is every bit as unique as his. Birds of a feather, eh? I had thought your face was similar. I'd thought your face was familiar. We have met before, yes? So, you will be taking him home then? And if I were to say no?
Then I can't do anything because I'm just a human girl. Do you? Plenty of people have regretted that before you. Take this! Acrobatic starlight kick! Oh my, isn't that dangerous? You've knocked hole in the floor, young lady. I'd rather think a direct hit might leave my beautiful plumage disgracefully stinged. He dodged it. He's in better shape than the aforementioned fluffy heretic. I feel no artistry in you, but your physical ability holds value. It is beautiful. Thus the flamboyant heretic happily praises me. Oh, stop. I'll blush. Wait, no. I am Emma of St. Pigeonations. I will defeat you and bring my classmate back with me. Gallant indeed. Prepare yourself for the end, Mr. Bishikuji. Did you just call me Bishikuji? Did I? Maybe I did. Jeez, between you and Mr. Nanaki, a girl just can't get away from a little slip of the tongue around here. And I believe this is the second time you have done so, is it not? Mr. Bishikushi, Mr. Nishikuchi's cheerful tone of voice is suddenly gone, his words now barely audible. This must be what they call the calm before the storm. You are still a child, so perhaps you do not know. Do you understand what a serious offense it is to misspeak someone's name? Particularly my name. My name is special because I am special. It is the only name of its kind. Nishikuji Tori. This is the worst affront imaginable. Did I not tell you I would make you wish you had one day never crawled your miserable way into this world if you misspoke it again? A flash fills the room as he shouts. What? What's happening? Jesus. Whoa! The room's all messed up. What did he do that for? A good thing I got angle and got out of the way. I could have been vaporized. Thunder? That can't be it. No, it can't be. You mean lightning, you stupid bit. Some sort of laser weapon? I would rather you did not think of it as some lowly laser beam. Oh my god. Nishikuji's masterpiece, number 768, Optical Ordnance. Imaginal Ray. It is the ultimate weapon, utilizing young Higur's unique physical properties. Is it not beautiful? Angel's physical properties? He must be talking about that thing where he draws other people into his fantasies when he gets excited. Oh, now I remember him from the first game. Yeah, shit character. Oh! There are two birds attached to the laser. What is this? This must violate some sort of basic avian right. I suppose this is the Ray's first introduction. Very well, I shall explain. The pheasant inflates his chest and begins his lecture. He was angry up until a minute ago, but now that he's talking about his creation... Oh, sorry, the lecture... sorry, I keep doing the wrong voice. He was angry up until now, but now that he's talking about his creation, he seems pretty happy. Is his personality that simple? The factor behind Higur's ability to draw those around him into mass hallucinations is abundant in his blood. In other words, with his blood, anyone can have the same power, and so it came to me to try intensifying an already powerful fantasy and converting it into energy for a weapon most doomous. Why am I shivering? What people on this earth have the least love for this world and live for their fantasies the most? Where could I find them? My research was long and arduous, but then I found the answer. In the very best candidates were at Tokyo Big Sight. Comic book people. Really? That's too cruel. How could you have a couple of harmless otaku as weapons to hurt others? Cruel? Whatever do you mean? Inconceivable. It cannot be.
How could they not rejoice at becoming a part of my beautiful creation? They are like confused paint. What? They're like confused paints to which I have an added scheme, sense, artistry. I can't speak properly, I'm sorry. Is it not wonderful? This is so weird.
Pretty cool, me mo. Cool like grey so mo. That sounds like disgusting paint. Wait. I think this is the first time I've seen otaku who say mo in real life. I've no idea what's going on. This weapon is useless. What good is it gonna do now? We're not at war. Release those otaku.
Useless? Oh, no, it has purpose. A very important one. I'm going to use this weapon to destroy your school. What? More specifically, what lies beneath your school? And one bird there in particular.
Wait. What did we do? Is this revenge for your dead parents?
No, though it is revenge for me. Or perhaps I should call it a settlement.
So it's a personal grudge then, is that it? I don't know what's going on, but I can't just stand here now that I've heard this. I'll stop you here and now.
I'd like you to try.
Uh-oh. Ah! I can't get close!
Otaku truly have amazing imaginations. I can see no limits to their use.
Gah! I can't fight very well while carrying Angel either. I think I might have to pull out for now. Yeah, always pull out. I will stop you, Mr. Nishikuji. I will.
Please do try. I hope you can come up with something tomorrow. I have already gotten all the blood I need from Higure now none can stand in the path of my artistry now.
And so are a cover Angel and fled from the Golden Weekly headquarters. Whoa! This is getting real! Oh. Need to save. It's getting really fucking weird, right? What's underneath the school? Who is he talking about he's getting revenge for? Mr. Shu? So many questions. It's the good thing about this whole 4-chapter majigger is that we will know soon enough. We will know in the next 35 minutes. All the chat reckons it's Shu. I'm right there with you, boys and girls. And pigeons. No, fuck the pigeon. Crazy dream, huh? It's not a dream. It was a dream? Nope, just kidding. It remains a troubling reality. Jeez, don't confuse me like that. Yeah, me too, Rada. It looks like this is more serious than we thought. Yeah, I think so. And I actually thought it was something more serious than somebody blowing up the school with lasers to try and find out with underground lab. I don't know. I don't think any birdie would have expected to find an operation room and a giant laser in a publisher's building. I think that's very true. I am just glad you and Angel, I don't know, are okay.
Forgive me to think that my cursed blood now powers the light of dark judgment.
Why would you be donating blood at a publisher's anyway? Did you notice what was happening?
No, my consciousness wandering into the great void.
In other words, he'd go to a meeting, be stunned, have blood taken, and then go home feeling dazed and anemic. That's too much. How did he not notice? It's because he's a tool. Mr. Nishiguchi said I would have to come up with something by tomorrow. I think that's when he's planning to attack. The laser at the office blasted through the floor. It was about as powerful as my starlight kick. He probably has more powerful version prepared if he's hoping to destroy the school. That seems likely. I tried calling the police, but they wouldn't take me seriously at all. I can't imagine why. Calling up and saying, "Excuse me, officer, but there's a comic book editor and he wants to blow up my school with a giant laser," probably wouldn't get more than an immediate disconnection. I guess we'll have to defend the school ourselves. It looks like it. Let's have some tea and think about it. Hey, Japanese of them. And English. I think I'll have some peach tea. I would like melon soda.
I would like the pulsating blood blessed by earth and sky blood orange juice.
You three are awfully relaxed. Who is Mr. Nishiguchi trying to get revenge on anyway? Since he's targeting the school, it must be a student or teacher here, but... Yesterday my voice was starting to go. Obviously the mind goes, because this is just fucking mental. need to clear my throat. But I'm actually starting to get lightheaded for the first time. I don't know why. He's trying to get revenge on his shoe. Oh, Jesus Christ. So you got another proposal accepted, huh? The second division sure is impressive. Oh, naturally. We're talking about me here, after all. I feel terrible for all the biologists here having to work under empty-headed birds like you. That's Dr. Shu. Is this Dr. Shu in the past? Is this young Shu? Jesus Christ, Twitch viewers, we're about to get real here. It's gonna chop off somebody's fucking head. I can't see the reason why the biologists here would have pity for you. Suma? Why does it say Suma? What's that? Who is he? One of yours? Oh, this is the first time you two have met. This is our newest friend, Iso Shuma. Suma. Dr. Shu. Suma, I guess. Come on, Isa. Say hello to Nishiguchi. Nothing.
I am Isa.
A useless leader and researcher who doesn't even know how to greet their betters. The future of the biology division in this bleakest thing I've ever seen. What are you talking about? Isa's great. He'll probably be better department head someday. I bet you two will get along just fine.
Again?
My results cannot be inferior to his. This is a dream. Just a bad dream. Iso Suma. I can never claim the spotlight as long as he is here, but I must be the best. I've already decided I must. I was worried about that feral, but he was no trouble. Our spheres of research never overlapped. Nothing good has come of Isa taking over the division, my beautiful, glorious second optical weapon division. How can its name be so trod into the ground? Isa's origins are a mystery. Something is definitely not right here. The value they place on him must be mistaken. Only his proposals ever get accepted. My talents will rot in his shadow. This tragedy reeks of deceit and intrigue. I have no wish for depravity and decay. I shall gladly leave. So that's why you left, because Shu is so good. The next... Today is Mr. Nishiguchi's silly Destroy Lasers Saint Pigeonation with Giant Laser Day. What is going on with this music? This is pretty good, actually. Some Hotline Miami noise. Yeah! We have to protect our school. Oh, it's Yuya. Salutations, mon ami. This is Sakazaki. I'm in front of the Golden Weekly H quarters. Over. Report situation. Everything's as you predicted. There's a giant laser inside the building. It's installed on the roof, and I think they're adjusting the aim. Take a look at the telescope. They're preparing already. Where'd I put the telescope? Failure to act in speed. Failure to act with speed in such a situation is... Here, use this. Thank you. You're always so well prepared, Sakuya. Let's see, the building should be over... Oh, sweet mother of God. Whoa, it's huge! It's made of gold. It appears to be charging up. What is wrong with Japan's public security force? Why is he able to have a weapon like that? My thoughts exactly. Given the size... I knew it. He's got even more otaku hooked up to the two I saw yesterday. This is too much. If he turns the fantasies and delusions of that many otaku into power for a weapon, it might just be unstoppable. We could be obliterated at any moment. What are situations like this called again? Attention or die? Emergencies? Yes, those. Can't you even remember basic English terminology? Humans. Pfft, I swear. Anyway, we need to prepare. Aren't you on defense? Leave observation to me and return to your station. Yes, sir. That's right, I have the extremely important job of defending from whatever attacks come our way. This is a real battle. If we fail, the school burns. My blood is boiling already. Unbelievable. Ah, Arseface, we were waiting for you. Hurry, we need to get ready. Sorry to keep you waiting.
The hour of judgment draws near. We must disrupt the light of dark judgment with arcane waves.
Angel, Ryuta, Mr. Nanaki and I are on defense. Time for Operation Pretty Core Shield. Fight fire with fire and hallucinogenic Filipino dove powers with hallucinogenic Philo dove powers. If Mr. Nishiguchi can power his weapon with Angel's abilities, we can fight him off with those same abilities. That sounds like a good idea. If we try hard enough and believe in each other, Angel's power can make us all into magical girls? What? Ryuta is core grey. Mr. Nanaki is core light grey. I'm core dark grey, and Angel is the fairy who granted the pretty core girls their mighty powers. Harakat! With the four together, we can raise a pretty core barrier to protect the school from Mr. Nishigushi's nefarious plans. What the fuck is going on? Are we really going to save the school with a joke like this? This isn't a joke. This is pretty core! I'm not sure, Arseface. Would a pretty core shout like that?
I shall invoke the defense right on... I shall invoke the defensive right of old, shining pretty core field.
Angel's giving it all, his all. We just have to believe in each other, okay? We can do this. Jesus Christ, this is just... I don't... Ah, an excellent day. Hardly a cloud obscures Japan's lovely face, and every corner and recess of Little Dove City is laid bare before me. The ghosts of the pasts, which have painted me these long years. Pained me. I've got painting on the bride. That damnable partridge, who always in my way, and the institution, which let my genius wither. He doesn't know that Dr. Shoe's on, like, holiday or some... I don't know. It is time to say farewell to them all. I shall wash them clean away, and then it will be my time to step into a brand new world of imagination as the sun rises above anew. Chief Editor? Chief Editor, sir, should we set the deadline for this year's new Face Award to the end of March like last year? Oh, yes. Also, we've got Takaki Pao doing the announcement cut, so make sure to follow up with him. Got it, thanks, sir. Where was I again? Anyway. This is not only revenge, this is a ceremony which I must undergo to usher in a new self. Tremble, Philistines. Be awed by the artistry of my beautiful creation.
I'd expect an apology in the next world. Issa Suma!
It's starting! It's starting! Come on, Angel! Jesus.
Light of the magic and hope that twists throughout this world, grant the chosen ones the power to defend this land. Pretty core, open my Hado!
A single flower blooming in the asphalt road, core grey! A single flower swaying in the exhaust fumes, core light grey! A single flower... we finally get to make a fucking decision. Vivid in the grey, shredded in the BB gun's rage. BB gun. Shredded in the BB gun by the BB gun's rage. Core dark grey. We want to become seniors here and graduate. We won't let you destroy our school. I just finished grading the proficiency tests, and that was a lot of work. Couldn't you at least wait until I've returned them? I don't really want to think about how I did on my proficiency test, so I guess even if the school got destroyed, it wouldn't be all that.
You must let your heart waver. You must not let your heart waver, Edel Blau.
Right. I'm scared about my tests, but it would be worse to let the school be blown away. Mr. Nishikuji, your plot ends here. Pretty core barrier! It's holding! We can do it! We can! Save the school! I'm getting swept up in all this. I know the internet's forever. I'm going to see all this in the future, I know. It's going to get brought up whatever.
I see. You recover remarkably quickly, Igor Angel. Or perhaps you remain able to manifest illusions even when weakened. But did you really think I didn't have a backup plan? Prepare to trigger the fangirls.
Oh no. Something's happening, Arseface. What is it? He's adding power. The second attack will come soon. Thunder Racing Dove Akode Mo. Seam Pink Pelican Mo.
The first wave was just a ranging shot. I've got more than just mo-loving pigs after all. I have heard that fantasies of fangirls far surpass those of any fanboy. Watch and be destroyed.
Oh no, guys. Hurry! We need to block it! Ah! It's too much! Core Dark Grey! We do seem to be getting squeezed.
So my evil half truly does have the power to destroy this world.
We can't give up. We have to defend the school. We're the only ones who can... Coo! Everything's all sparkly. Oh no. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What the... This is just too much. This is too much weird all at one time. We cannot... Merry Christmas. We have to help the pretty cores with our miracle pigeon light. Coo! You can do it, pretty cores. Don't give up. Oh my god, you can do it. Oh my god, you are pretty core! I can hear everyone cheering us on. Pretty cores are warriors of love. Their kindness makes us stronger. God help me, why is this happening? It's very reassuring, isn't it?
You still resist? Pitiful. Allow me to end it for you. Remove all limiters. Output to maximum.
He's Centaurian noble. He must save the UK. You dumb newbie! Everybody knows Racing Dove X3 Sparrow is practically canon, but butlers are so hot. Black-winged, still X, Pink Pelican is the best.
What is this? Why is their energy converter becoming so unstable? Your time of judgment has come. You who would have used the blood of the Crimson Angel of Judicare to state your greed, golden-winged messenger. Pure spirits of light gather and strike the golden hue. Shining particular burst!
Ah! We did it. We did it. We did it. Internet fist bump. We deflected the otaku laser. Look at the Golden Weekly building. It's practically destroyed.
Yes, that abominable evil has been checked.
They probably won't be back in business for a little while. I wasn't sure we could do it. I'm so glad the school's okay. This is This is the dumbest. I have the dumbest job in the entire universe.
This was my sin. I should have realized sooner that he meant to harvest my blood for evil.
Of course! I don't know how you didn't figure that out straight away, you dumb bird.
Forgive me.
I'm getting so lightheaded, actually. Don't worry about it, Angel. All's well that ends well. It was Mr. Nishiguchi's fault anyway. It's wrong for an adult to go around tricking high school students like that. Amen, brother. I think it's illegal. Try not to get tricked by any more bad grown-ups, okay?
Yes, I shall carve this vessel into my crimson chest, sage of nightmares.
Mira77's word, I might pass out. I'm actually right there with you, mate. It's... I did not account for this in my calculations. My creation was perfect. It was materials that failed me. Those fangirl fantasies were dreadful. No one told me their emergencies would be so unharmonious. It would have broken down if it weren't for those fangirls. Pant, pant. Humph. Oh well. No doubt he saw the power of my artistry. This was a declaration of war. Golden Weekling Chief Editor Nishiguchi Tori speaking. Ah, Mr. Nishijuki. This was very childish and irresponsible of you, understand? I want you to think about what you've done. I'm actually taking a moment to breathe because I legitimately am getting really lightheaded. I think it's doing the voices. I'm not that unfit. I do still run. Shut up. This isn't over yet. Wow. Even his closing line sounded like something a movie villain would say after his evil organization is destroyed and he has no chance of winning. When did you get him to give you his number? Anyway, it looks like he'll probably retreat for now. Hopefully we won't see him again anytime soon. I guess this means your manga is back to square one, Angel. But don't worry, I know you can do it.
Be not afraid, Edelblau. The star that shines within my soul has not yet lost its luster.
You always know. You always try your best, so I'm sure you'll debut someday, and I'll be there when you do. Now then. Salutations, mon ami, good work. Yuya! How do things look over there? I hope no one's killed. Don't worry, the building is badly damaged, but we've already extracted everyone who was kidnapped from the big site. We've got it from here. Good work, thanks Yuya. Humph, so even that mongrel can make himself useful once in a while. He's all sorts of shady connections, so he's really nice to have around in situations like this. Looks like everything's settled. Actually, who's Mr. Nishikuchi trying to get revenge on? Maybe I'll call him up and ask later. Akbu.
I knew we couldn't go the whole episode without seeing Dr. Shu. Oh dear, I'm letting myself catch cold. Perhaps I should have brought an extra sweater.
That was it? Alright. Fallen Chronicles, Absolute Zero. Finn. And so ends Chapter 2 of our second descent into pigeon-fueled madness. Fallen Chronicles, Absolute Zero has been done. We made one decision in that one. There was 2 decisions in the first game. The first chapter of Holiday Star. Holiday Star is actually really good. And I'm not just saying that because it's completely turned me fucking mental. The Day the Night Slept is the next one. I'll be honest, I'll leave it up to you guys whether we do this next week. Because I can take it or leave it, really. We've got 2 more of these. I feel like maybe we should do it in like a month's time or something. I feel like, yeah, a month's time might be good. But if you want to do it next week, let me know. At Danny O'Dwyer on Twitter. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks to everyone who watched today's Random Encounter. I've given enough rope to hang myself in terms of internet madness in the past, but I think today's... I'm still really lightheaded. That was fucking mental, right? That was really mental. That was more mental than the first time we played the original Hatoful Boyfriend. That got real weird. Time for a whiskey, says Joe Danger 88. Amen, brother. If you have any other suggestions for games that aren't Random Encounter, or you want to make sure we do more Hatoful Boyfriend next week, sorry, that aren't Hatoful Boyfriend, feel free to tweet me at Danny O'Dwyer. Yeah. Thanks for being here on this mental journey through crazy pigeon mentalness. We'll be back the highlights from yesterday's, from the first chapter, by the way, are on GameSpot right now, and I think they're on YouTube soon. As is my new show, The Point, which debuted yesterday, where I talk about why I'm not playing Dota at the moment. It's supposed to be a news show, but there was no news, so I just did one about Dota instead. That's all on GameSpot.com at the moment, but I'm not doing any more random encounter this week. I'm not doing any more video, in fact. So this is me done for the week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, as ever. You guys make it so much more entertaining. Otherwise, I'm just a crazy person screaming in a room, which is actually exactly what I am the minute I turn this off and have to walk outside, and all of our sales team have been listening to me. I don't know. Peace out, folks. It's been real. Have a great weekend. Thanks again for hanging out. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Talk to you soon. As Tutsiplo says, bye everybody. Fucking pigeons.